Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noalia Achrah binti Marazi, and today I will be explaining about the single line diagram. So, single line diagram or SLD are graphical representation of the electrical distribution system that display every component of the system. For example, this symbol represent for motor and is also shown with an M inside the circle. Okay, next, this symbol is represent bus bar. Bus bar is a metal bar used to carry a large amount of current. And next, we have power transformer. Power transformer is used for voltage stabilization. Beside the symbol that I have mentioned just now, there are many more symbols that are used in the single line diagram. For reference, our SLD are from the company Orasco Sendirian Berhad.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Elisa binti Muhammad Zaini and my matrix number is DE210059. I will explain the brief discussion of SLD. Single line diagram is the most basic of the set of diagrams that are used to document the electrical functionality of the substation. Detail about the connection and physical location are not as important unless they serve the purpose of communicating function. Single line diagram is also the main connections and arrangement of the system components along with their data. It is not necessary to show all the components of the system on the single line diagram. In the single line diagram, the system components is usually drawn in the form of their symbols. So let's look at one of the real SLD from Project Maintain B PMU 12211 kV Menkibul extension. So by referring to this SLD diagram, we can see that there is a guideline or reference to read the drawing. Since SLD only have symbol of the equipment, therefore we can refer to the legend table given in the SLD, which is on the right top of the drawing. The extension needed for this project is only for the dotted line, which also referred as a job scope of this project. So let's go through the drawing. Two straight line is the bus bar or double bus bar, where Q1 is the main bus bar disconnector and Q2 is the reserve bus bar disconnector. And from bus bar, it is connected to QO, which is the circuit breaker, to the T1. T1 is the current transformer which connected to Q9 line disconnector, or in small circuit act like a switch. It is then connected to earthing switch Q8, then to the TU, which is capacitive voltage transformer, and then to the surge arrestor FB, and lastly to the CSE, cable sealing end. CSE, the interconnection between switchyard to the underground cable. So that's it for the brief discussion on how to read the single line diagram SLD.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabil Hakimi bin Badru Hisham and my number matrix is DE210055. For today, I would like to talk about the conclusion of my group project. So in conclusion, a single line diagram is a simplified representation of an electrical system. Symbols and lines are used to represent the nodes and connections in the system. And electrical characteristics may be included as well. Next, an SLD or single line diagram provides a simplified representation of how incoming power is distributed to equipment. So, in an AV industry, single line diagrams are commonly used to document single flows and chains. It shows a correct power distribution path from the incoming power source to each downstream load. So, to conclude, a single line diagram shows the rating and capacity of electrical equipment and circuit conductors and protection devices. Thank you.
I got my head out the sunroof.